Making a phone call. Dialogue 1.
Hello?
Jane, this is Dad.
Oh, hi, Dad. What are you doing?
I just thought I'd call to see how you're doing.
I'm doing okay, but I can't talk long right now.
I'm sorry. Is this not a good time?
I'm just about to go out with some friends to dinner.
It's good to hear you're making friends.
I know. I'm really happy here.
When is it a good time to call back?
Just call me about this time tomorrow. I should be here.
Okay, I'll do that. Have fun tonight.
I will. It was good to hear from you.
Okay, I'll call you tomorrow. I love you.
Love you too, Dad. Bye.
Bye. Dialogue 2. Thank you for calling Joe's Pizza. How may I help you?
Yes, can I place an order for delivery?
Yes, you may. Go right ahead.
I'd like 2 medium pizzas, both with olives and ham.
Is that all?
I'd also like a 2-liter bottle of Coke.
Would you like any breadsticks?
Sure, that'll be fine.
Your total comes to $17.80. Can I have your address?
1480 Poplar Drive. How long will it take?
It should be there within 45 minutes.
Thanks.
Thank you for calling Joe's. Good night. Dialogue 3.
Hello?
Yes, is that Ivy? This is Professor Smith.
Oh, hi, Professor. This is a surprise.
I just called to see if you wanted to come over for dinner this Saturday night.
Really? I'd love to. What's the reason?
I'm just having a few students over for dinner, since it's the end of the year.
What a great idea. It's just to celebrate the end of the school year?
Yes, I do this every year for some of my students.
Great. Should I bring anything?
No, just bring yourself.
Okay, what time should I be there?
Come here around 7 o'clock. Do you know how to get here?
I think so. It's just north of the school, right?
Yes, that's right. I'll see you then. Dialogue 4. Hello?
Yes, are you the guy selling his car?
Yeah, I am. My name's Edmund.
My name's Alfred. I saw your advertisement in the paper.
Oh, right. So you want to buy the car?
Well, I'd like to take a look at it. It's a 1978 Corvette, right?
That's right. It's in good shape. I just put new brakes on it.
How much are you asking for it?
I was looking for $18,000, but we can talk about that.
Okay. Do you mind if I come over and take a look?
Sure, no problem. What time is good for you?
Tomorrow evening. Is that good for you?
I should be back from work by 6. Do you know where King Street is?
Yeah, it's right behind the stadium.
That's right. Just go to the end of the street. Last house on your left.
Great. I'll see you then.
Dialogue 5.
This is 911 emergency. How may I help you?
Yeah, there's been a car accident just outside my house.
Can you tell me where you are located?
I live at 1411 Tree Avenue. A car just turned over.
Can you tell me what happened?
Yeah, this car comes around the turn too fast, doesn't stop in time, hits a street sign, and then flips over.
Are there any other cars involved?
No, just this one.
Has anyone come out of the car?
No, no one's come out. I can't see inside the car. Should I go check?
No, stay where you are. Help will be there shortly. Can I have your name?
Yeah, it's Ben Sullivan.
Thank you, Mr. Sullivan. Just wait until an officer arrives.
Making appointments. Dialogue 1. Can I help you?
Yes, is this Dr. Fred's office?
It is. Is there something I can help you with?
Yes, I need to make an appointment.
Well, let me see when the doctor is available.
This is just a routine checkup. It's not urgent.
How about sometime next week?
That should be fine.
I've got an opening on Wednesday and Thursday, both in the afternoon.
Thursday should be good.
Okay, I'll set it up.
I have one more question.
Yes?
Do I need to bring any medical records?
That might be helpful.
All right. I'll be here next week.
Dialogue 2.
Hello, can I help you?
Yes, I wanted to get a quick trim.
I'm sorry, we're full today. Would you like to come back another time?
That would be nice.
I recommend that you make an appointment.
What days do you have available?
Would you like to come in tomorrow?
Yes, I would like that very much.
We have 2 times open, 2:30 and 4:30 in the afternoon.
I'd prefer the 4:30 time.
Okay, I'll write that down here. Try to come a little early.
Is there anything else I need to know?
Yes, here is your appointment card. Bring that with you when you come in.
Great. I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
See you then. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Dialogue 3.
Hi there. What can I do for you?
Yes, I just need a tune-up on my car and maybe a new battery.
What kind of car is it?
It's a 1998 Volkswagen Jetta.
How long have you had a battery in it?
I've had the current battery for about 3 years.
Yes, it's time to get a new battery.
All right then, can I get that done here?
Yes, but we're full today. You'll have to come back another time.
Okay, can I make an appointment for tomorrow?
Sure, what time do you want to come in?
Any time in the afternoon would be fine.
How about 3 o'clock?
That would be great. I'll see you then. Dialogue 4.
Hello, Mr. Taylor. Can I ask you a favor?
Sure, Ken. What do you need?
I had some questions about our class. There are some things that I'm having trouble with.
Like what, for example?
It's kind of complicated. I wanted to set up a time to meet with you.
I see. When would you like to meet?
Any afternoon this week.
I'm teaching most afternoons. How about Friday?
Friday afternoon is good for me.
Well then, shall we meet at 4 o'clock?
Yes, that sounds good. Where shall we meet?
Just in the Student Center.
Okay, I'll see you then.
I'll see you then, Ken. Dialogue 5.
Hello, is this Dr. Cooper's office?
Yes, it is. What can I do for you?
My dog needs some shots.
We can do that here. What kind of dog do you have?
He's a German Shepherd. He's about a year old.
What day would you like to come in?
Sometime early next week would be best for me.
How about next Tuesday morning?
That would be fine.
I'll just need some information. Fill out this form, please.
Do you have a pen?
There's one on the desk. Have you been here before?
No, a friend recommended this place to me.
In that case, you may want to sign up for our new customer plan.
Yes, I see that on the form here. I think I will sign up for that plan.
Just let me know when you're finished. Talking about daily activities. Dialogue 1.
Where are you going?
I'm going to the store. I need to buy some new razor blades.
At this hour? It's almost midnight.
I know, but I have a job interview tomorrow. I'm out of sharp razors.
I guess you don't want to make a bad impression with a bad shave.
Exactly. To be honest, I hate shaving every day.
I can't sympathize. I don't have to shave every day.
Some guys don't. They're lucky. I have to, or I start to look like a bear.
Maybe you should let yourself look like a bear.
Very funny. What kind of job or girlfriend would I get then?
That's true. But then you wouldn't have to shave every day.
Some things are worth the trouble.
As long as you're happy, I'm happy. Anyway, you'd better go before the store closes.
Right. I'll be back in a little bit. Dialogue 2. Look at the time. It's 5 minutes past 9.
I guess I'm late for work again.
I hate to ask, but why are you late so often?
If you must know, it's because I usually take too long eating breakfast.
Really? I almost never eat breakfast, especially during the week.
I don't see how you do that. I have to eat breakfast every day.
Why? Is it a habit for you?
No, if I don't eat breakfast, then I don't have enough energy during the day.
I guess I'm lucky that I don't have that problem.
Yes, you do. Do you notice how tired you get later in the morning?
That's when I drink coffee to wake me up.
That works, but it's artificial. You're not really getting any real energy.
Maybe, but I'm not late for work either.
Work is not the most important part of life.
It is for me. Let's just say that breakfast is a daily habit for you, and coffee is a daily habit for me.
Breakfast is not a habit. It's a healthy way to live.
I'd love to talk about this more, but I've got to get back to work. We can talk more over coffee later. Dialogue 3. Did you check your email today?
No, I didn't have time. Why?
Our friend Steve just got a new job in Chicago.
That's great. By the way, do you check your email every day?
Every morning and night. It's a habit. I like to stay informed.
What are you afraid of missing? I doubt your life is that exciting.
Very funny. If I'm already on the internet, why not take an extra minute to look for new email?
I don't, because half of my email is just advertisements. It's garbage.
Mine too, but I still like to know what's going on.
Well, then I can count on you to tell me what's happening with our friends.
Don't worry, I won't let you down on that job.
I know. That's what I think is so funny.
Dialogue 4. I thought I saw you out running this morning.
You probably did. I was out jogging.
That's good. Do you go every morning?
I try to, unless the weather's bad or I'm not feeling well.
Really? I never feel well if that means jogging at sunrise.
Does that mean you don't enjoy running?
It certainly does, especially so early.
I understand that. It's hard to get out of bed in the morning a lot of times.
Then why do you do it?
It's become a habit. I don't feel awake in the morning unless I go running first.
I guess I could see how that might be true, but I'd rather get a bit more sleep.
I have to get up out of bed and start to get dressed before I can think about it.
The alarm goes off and you get up immediately.
Yes, immediately. Otherwise, I'll realize how tired I feel and just fall back asleep.
What about when it's cold in the morning?
Like any other activity, I just wear warmer clothes.
I guess that makes sense.
Maybe you should come with me sometime.
Maybe not. You have fun. I'll sleep late. Dialogue 5.
What are you doing now?
I'm going home to water my plants.
Do you have to do that every day?
Of course. Don't you need water every day?
I hadn't thought of it like that. Do you have to do anything else to take care of them?
Not really. I just have to give them plenty of sunlight and some plant food.
That's not too much work, but isn't it hard to do it every day?
Sometimes it's not convenient, but it's easier than taking care of a child.
What does that have to do with the subject?
One day, I want a child. If I can't take care of a plant, how can I take care of a child?
So the plant is just practice for raising a child?
No, not really. It's just something I tell myself in order to be responsible.
Oh, I see. Well, I'd better not keep you from your plants.
You can come with me and see what I have to do.
Okay, this could be fun. Maybe I'll learn something too.
Maybe so. Let's go. Talking about past activities. Dialogue 1. It's really cold out today.
I know. It kind of reminds me of that trip we took with Mom and Dad to Canada.
You mean the one we took when we were very young?
Yes, you may have been too young to remember.
No, I remember the trip. I don't remember how cold it was, though.
That's because Mom had you wrapped up very warm. It was cold, though.
I guess so. I wonder why she didn't keep you as warm. Maybe she didn't love you as much.
You're not funny. Anyway, I wanted to play in the snow.
We don't have much snow here in Florida.
That's why a day so unusually cold like this reminds me of that trip.
Where exactly did we go in Canada?
We went to Toronto and Newfoundland. We stayed in a cabin out there.
That's right. I remember the cabin.
It was very nice. Maybe I should take my family on a vacation like that.
Your kids might enjoy it.
Yes, they would. They haven't seen snow yet.
Let me know what you plan to do.
I will. I certainly will.
Dialogue 2.
That was a good basketball game today.
Yeah, it was. I actually felt young again.
It was probably one of my best games since high school.
Yeah, it seemed like everything just worked right today.
Do you remember that game we played against Lincoln High School?
Do you mean the one in our senior year? How could I possibly forget? That was our best game ever.
I wish I was that good now at basketball.
Me too, but I guess that's a part of getting older.
What's a part of getting older?
Accepting that you're not young anymore.
Maybe so. But that game we played today for our company made me feel young enough.
You're right. Remember what we used to do after a game back then?
Yes, I do. We'd steal beers from your dad's refrigerator and drink them.
Well, we're too old to steal. Let's go get some beers, though.
Good idea. You lead the way.
Dialogue 3. Do you want to go to the beach with me next weekend?
Sure. Are you driving?
Is that a problem? I'm a good driver.
I hope you're better than you were in college.
What are you talking about? College was 10 years ago.
You don't remember when you borrowed your dad's car on Christmas?
That's right. I almost forgot. I drove it into a mailbox.
I don't know how you forgot. Your dad was so upset.
I know. That was the last time I ever drove his car.
Remember, he thought you had been drinking?
Yes. He couldn't believe that I was sober and driving that bad.
Why did you hit that mailbox anyway?
I just wasn't paying attention. I'd only been driving for a few months.
I hope you're a better driver now if you're driving to the beach.
Of course I'm better now. After that accident, I had to get better.
Okay, I trust you to drive next weekend.
Good, but I didn't say that I wanted to drive.
Don't look at me. You're the good driver now, remember?
Dialogue 4.
This is a pretty nice restaurant you found.
I know. It's one of the best Italian restaurants in the city.
That reminds me of this kid I knew in elementary school.
How? I have to hear this story.
There was one kid who could eat spaghetti noodles through his nose.
That's disgusting. How did he do that?
I guess it's easy. He'd just inhale a long noodle through his nose and then down into his throat.
That's really disgusting. I'm surprised he didn't get sick.
Sometimes he did have trouble with that trick.
What happened?
He'd sneeze and the noodle would fly back onto the plate.
That story almost ruined my dinner. Why did you tell me that?
You asked me to tell you.
Remind me next time not to ask to hear one of your stories before I eat.
Okay, that's fair. Anyway, let's eat. I'm starving.
I am too, although I'm not as hungry as I was a few seconds earlier.
By the way, that kid was myself.
I should have known. You're very talented. Just don't do that at dinner tonight.
I promise not to.
Dialogue 5. Hey, we need to take another trip like we did in college.
Which one? The trip to Europe?
Yes, of course. That was a good time.
That's not practical. We have families and jobs now. We can't just go away whenever we want.
Maybe not, but it's still fun to think about. Remember when you had to sell some of your clothes in Germany because you ran out of money?
I didn't run out of money. My wallet was stolen.
That's right, on the bus in Berlin.
Yes, and then later I found that extra money in the bottom of my suitcase.
It was nice of your father to pack that in there for you.
I think it was just his way of showing how much smarter he is than me.
He's probably right.
Yes, he probably is right.
Anyway, maybe we could plan a trip to Europe again. Take the wives and kids with us.
Do you really think so? It would be a lot of work.
Yes, but it would be worth it. I guess you'd have to stay away from the girls this time, though.
Yes, I definitely would. I'll talk to my wife about a trip and see what she thinks.
I'll do the same. This could be a lot of fun. Talking about future activities. Dialogue 1. I think we're going to save some extra money this year.
Is that because of the tax cuts?
That's right. Do you think we should spend that money or keep saving it?
I think we should take a nice vacation.
Really? We just went to see your parents for Thanksgiving.
You know what I mean. I think we should take a real vacation, not just going to see relatives.
Where would you like to go?
A friend of mine at work just got back from the Bahamas. We could go there.
That would be nice. Do you think the kids would be happy there?
I'm sure they would. We could find out more, though.
Would you mind going somewhere with more wilderness areas?
Like what, for example?
I've always wanted to go to Alaska. Maybe do some fishing and hiking.
I could do that, but I'd prefer to lie on the beach and get some sun.
Well, we've got plenty of time to plan.
Even the planning will be fun. I can't wait to get started.
Dialogue 2.
What language class did you sign up for?
What? What do you mean?
Our school requires everyone to study a language.
Oh, right. I signed up for Spanish.
You want to take Spanish this year? Why?
It's becoming a very common language in this country. It just makes sense to understand Spanish.
That's true, but it's kind of boring.
I'm a business major. I don't care about languages. What language are you going to study?
Me? I'm going to study Japanese.
Wow, that's difficult.
I know, but I figured it would be interesting.
It sure will be, but don't complain to me when it gets difficult.
Then don't complain to me when Spanish gets boring.
It will be boring, but I don't care.
Well, I'm looking forward to studying Japanese.
Keep me updated about how it's going. Dialogue 3. What are you doing later this week?
I don't know. Why do you ask?
Maybe we could go to the art museum for our class project.
What class project?
You don't remember? The professor in our art history class said we have to each make a trip to the art museum and write about it.
Oh, yes. I completely forgot. What day do you want to go?
I was thinking about Friday afternoon, after class.
That sounds good to me. What do you want to write about?
I heard that the museum has some pieces by Rodin. I was going to write on that.
Who is Rodin?
He's a famous French sculptor. He did the statue called The Thinker.
I've seen that one. That would be interesting to write about.
That statue isn't there, but there are others.
We'll have to go see them. At least that gets this requirement done and out of the way.
I agree. I hate waiting until the last moment. Dialogue 4.
It's hard to believe we're going to graduate in 2 months.
I know. Time has passed by so fast.
Are you still planning to go to medical school?
Yeah, I'm ready to go. What about you?
I'm going to take a year to go work in Chicago, then try to decide.
That sounds like a good idea. What kind of job in Chicago are you going to do?
I'm not sure. I just like Chicago. What kind of doctor do you want to be?
I was thinking about working with children's problems.
That sounds like a good profession.
Maybe, but I don't know if I can handle it. I'll have to find out.
Why do you say that?
It bothers me more when a child is hurt rather than an adult. It's hard to deal with a hurt child.
I hadn't thought of that. That could be really stressful. At least you'll be doing something good, though.
That's what I say to myself. I have to get through medical school first.
That won't be easy. Good luck, though.
Yeah, thanks. Good luck to you too, Mark. Dialogue 5. Where are you going?
I'm going to the swimming pool to swim.
Do you like swimming? It seems that you go often.
Yes, I do. I'm training for a triathlon.
What's that?
It's a race, but with running, swimming, and bicycling.
Wow, that sounds tough.
It will be. That's why I have to train so often.
When is the race?
It's going to be in 4 months. It's in San Diego.
Are you nervous?
Not yet. It's too far away right now to be nervous.
Well, I hope you keep working hard.
Thanks. I will. So I'd better get to the pool now.
Okay, see you later.
Bye-bye.
Talking about studies. Dialogue 1.
How's your biology class going?
It's interesting, but there's so much work.
That's what I was told. I'm glad I picked chemistry class this semester.
It's not that simple. Biology may be difficult, but it's more interesting than chemistry.
There are many interesting things in life, but you wouldn't know because you spend all your time studying for class.
That's okay with me. Next week we're going to be studying jellyfish. What are you studying?
I don't even know. I think acid and base chemical reactions.
It's just my opinion, but I think that's pretty boring.
Do you think jellyfish are less boring?
Definitely. There are some near Australia that are larger than a person.
So what? Many things are larger than people.
They poison other fish and digest them while the fish are alive.
Okay, I admit that is pretty interesting.
Anyway, I have to get back to studying.
Wow, you're really involved in this class.
Yeah, I am. See you later. Dialogue 2. I'm so tired right now.
You look tired. Did you get any sleep last night?
Very little. Maybe 4 hours at the most.
Why? Were you out at a party on a school night?
I wish. In fact, I was up most of the night studying for the French test on Friday.
Today's only Tuesday.
Yes, but I haven't been keeping up in French class. I'm trying to cram a lot of knowledge into my brain at the last minute.
I guess you should have been studying more regularly all through the semester.
That's easy to say now. Anyway, I'm exhausted.
I'm pretty good at French. Do you need any help?
I might, although it might be late for that.
Well, you're pretty good at math, right?
It's the only subject I'm not worried about right now.
Good. I have a paper to write for my math class.
Do you need some help with it?
Yes. If you help me with math, I'll help you with French.
It's a deal. We can both benefit from this.
How about you go home and take a nap, then meet me at the library after dinner to study?
Okay, I'll see you then. Dialogue 3. What's in the bag?
These are 2 books I had to buy for my European history class.
Are they interesting? Can I have a look?
Sure. They're about French peasants in the 16th century.
Wow, I guess that's not very interesting.
It might be. I hope so, at least. This class requires us to do a lot of reading.
I've noticed that you're always getting new books.
Yes, and this is the reason why.
Who's the professor for that class?
It's Professor Carmichael.
Oh, I've heard about him.
Really? What have you heard?
Just that he's really tough, and he assigns a lot of reading. I guess it's true.
It is true, but so far I can handle it.
Well, I hope you can keep up with the work.
I should be able to keep up. I have to run to class now. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, see you later. Dialogue 4.
Where were you today?
What do you mean?
You weren't in class. Where were you?
I overslept. I was too tired. So what?
How can you not care? You've missed 4 classes this month.
I've missed 4 chemistry classes.
What does that have to do with anything?
Chemistry is so boring. It's hard to go to class when I have no incentive.
If you miss too many more, you'll fail the class. How is that for an incentive?
It should be a pretty good incentive. I guess I need to make sure I go to class.
Today was very important. He told us what to review for next week's class.
Did you take notes?
Yes, I did. Do you need to borrow them?
It would be great if I could have a look.
Okay, but you have to promise me not to miss any more class this semester.
I promise. I have to go from now on. Dialogue 5. Hey Liz, are you busy?
Not really. I was just going to do the laundry.
I wanted to ask you what you're writing about for your history paper.
I was thinking about writing on the English Industrial Revolution.
Really? Why that?
It's the beginning of the industrial modern world. I wanted to have a better understanding of that.
Oh, that makes sense. I'm worried because I have no topic ideas.
We have almost 2 months. Why are you worried now?
I would just feel better if I had something to focus on.
Well, what are you interested in writing about?
That's the problem. I'm not really interested in this at all.
Then pick something that you could be interested in if you tried.
I guess that's what I'll have to do.
Let me know how that goes. I've got to run. I'll talk to you later.
Talking about families and relatives. Dialogue 1.
What are you doing this afternoon?
I'm going to buy a gift for my dad. It's his birthday next week.
Oh, that's nice. What are you getting him?
I'm not sure. He likes fishing, so I was going to a sports store.
You're just going to look around today?
That might give me some ideas. If I see something good, I'll buy it.
Your dad doesn't seem like the kind of guy who likes to fish.
Really? Why do you say that?
I don't know. He's a lawyer. It doesn't fit the image.
Oh, I know what you mean. To tell the truth, he doesn't fit the image.
Then how did he come to like fishing?
His father, who was certainly not a lawyer, taught him to fish.
What was his father?
I'm not sure. I don't think he ever had a real job.
And his son became a lawyer. That sounds pretty interesting.
It is. I've got to get to the store. I'll give you a call when I get back.
Sounds good. I'll talk to you then.
Dialogue 2.
I can't believe my parents did this.
What did they do this time?
They haven't called for Christmas.
I'm sure that they have a good reason.
Like what?
Maybe they're busy. It's hard to say for sure.
They're not busy. They're just mad at me.
Why would they be mad at you?
We had an argument during Thanksgiving.
Lots of families argue. It doesn't make any sense for them to still be mad at you.
You don't know my parents.
If what you say is true, it makes your parents seem a little immature.
They can be. Both of them have a lot of pride. They don't like to admit when they're wrong.
Now I can see where you got your personality.
What are you saying?
It's just funny how much your parents sound like you.
They do not sound like me. I'm my own person.
Of course, but you had to come from somewhere, and I can clearly see where you came from. Dialogue 3. Your brother is pretty impressive. He has really made a good life for himself.
He certainly has, but he's had to change a lot over the years.
Do you mean that he wasn't always so responsible?
When he was a little boy, he was a real troublemaker.
Oh, really? That's hard to see now.
You notice that he seems responsible, but did you notice how much energy he has?
Yes, he is really devoted to his work. He's full of good ideas.
When he was young and undisciplined, all that energy was used for causing trouble.
I could see that. He's a pretty intense guy.
Have I told you about the time he almost burned down the house when he was 5 years old?
I don't think I've heard that story.
You should ask my mother. She tells the story better.
She is pretty good at telling stories. She has some good ones about you.
What has she told you about me?
You'll have to ask her. She tells the stories better. Dialogue 4. This is a nice place. How do you afford it?
I can't afford it. That's my roommate's job.
Does your roommate earn a lot of money?
No, but her family's pretty generous.
Your roommate still relies on her parents for money?
No, it's nothing like that. Her parents bought this house.
So you live here for free?
No, Carol, that's my roommate, and I pay rent to her parents.
I guess they don't charge as much as the house is really worth.
No, they're very generous. I think they spoil her.
Does she seem spoiled?
She's a nice girl, but she can always depend on her parents to help her out when she needs it.
Her parents sound like nice people.
They are nice, but they need to let their daughter grow up.
When you have kids, will you let them grow up?
Of course. I think it's important for children to learn how to be independent. They won't always have their parents around to help them.
Dialogue 5. Your sister seems pretty interesting.
I have to agree with you. She's been like that as long as I can remember.
It seems that she likes to be an attention getter.
She's a natural entertainer. Do you know what she does for a job?
I can't imagine. It must not be a job in an office.
That's for sure. She's a comedian.
Do you mean she gets up on stage and tells jokes?
Exactly. She's getting to be pretty well known. She's going to be on television next month.
I'm going to have to watch that. Does she have any future goals?
Yeah, she wants to get into comedy movies. That's the best way to make money for her.
I think she can do it. She just needs to meet the right people.
I agree. After her TV appearance, it will be easier for her to meet people who can get her a job in the movies.
Let me know how that turns out. I'd like to say I know a famous movie star. Identifying people and objects. Dialogue 1. Hey, that's a nice car.
Where?
There. It's parked across the street next to the post office.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
It's a real beauty. It must be an antique.
It has to be. What is it? A Chevrolet?
Yes, I think so. I'm not sure what year, though.
I'm pretty certain it's a 1968 or 69.
What makes you say that?
I think my uncle may have had a car like that.
Well, whatever it is, it's definitely a great car. Dialogue 2. Are you having a good time at the zoo?
Yeah, Dad. What is that animal? Is it a tiger?
It's like a tiger. It's a leopard.
It looks scary with those big teeth. Why does it have spots?
Those spots help it hide in the jungle.
What is that, Dad?
That's a monkey. The sign says that this is a spider monkey.
It's funny looking.
They're similar to people in some ways.
I wish I could climb like a monkey.
Sometimes I think you can.
What is that in the water, Dad?
That is a crocodile.
It looks scarier than the leopard. Does it eat people?
Yes, it does. In Africa, it eats many people.
Wow, really? I don't want it to eat me.
Then don't go in near it. Just look at it. Isn't it amazing?
It's like a dinosaur. I like the zoo, Dad.
I'm glad you do. I like the zoo, too. Dialogue 3.
I'm glad you came with me to meet my family.
It's no problem, but I can't remember all these names.
I don't expect you to. Just remember the important names.
I'll try. Who's that man?
The one with the beard?
Yes, that one.
That is my Uncle Sam.
I met him earlier. He's a nice guy. Who's the woman with the black dress?
That is my cousin Amy. Isn't she good looking?
Yes, she is. She's got a loud laugh. Who's that man with the glasses?
That is another cousin. His name is Edgar.
He seems kind of strange.
He is strange. He's a writer.
It helps to be strange if you're a writer.
It probably does. I hope you're not bored here around my family.
Not at all. Your family is very interesting. Dialogue 4. Thank you for coming, Mrs. Powell.
It's my pleasure. I hope I can help with your investigation.
I have some pictures that I want to show you.
Do you think one of these men in the pictures was the one who robbed me?
I was hoping you could tell me that.
Okay, let me have a look.
Here you go. These are pictures of robbers.
None of these men look familiar to me.
Just take your time. There are a lot of photographs.
Wait, I know this face. This is the man.
Are you sure? This one right here?
I'm positive. Do you see his large eyes? I remember those eyes very clearly.
Does he still look like this?
His face looked a little thinner, but it's the same man.
This is very good. Hopefully we can find this man soon.
I'm glad I could help.
Dialogue 5.
I really like the atmosphere of this place.
It's very authentic Korean.
Oh, look, our food is here.
This stuff looks pretty good. It smells good, too.
I have no idea what this food is. I'm glad you ordered for me.
Do you recognize this?
It looks like meat, that's all I can say.
It's barbecue beef. The Koreans really like barbecue.
What is this stuff?
That's a kind of bean. I can't remember the Korean name for it.
This all looks very good. We need something to drink, though.
They have excellent Japanese beer here.
I've had Japanese beer. Let's get a pitcher.
That will go well with the barbecue.
I'll get our waitress's attention.
Describing people and objects. Dialogue 1.
What are you doing right now?
I'm waiting to meet with my biology professor to discuss my last test.
Did you do poorly on it?
No, I did fine. I just had some questions.
Who is your professor, anyway?
Mr. Smalls.
I don't think I know him.
You might not. This is his first year teaching here.
What does he look like?
He's kind of tall and thin. He has a long nose. He looks kind of English.
Does he have a red beard?
No, you're thinking of one of the math professors. I can't remember his name.
I'm not sure I know him then.
He always wears funny ties.
Oh, I do know him. He does look English. What kind of teacher is he?
He's pretty good, and he did meet with me on short notice.
He sounds like a good guy. I think I see him coming over here. I'll talk to you later.
See you later, Eric. Dialogue 2. Hey, Annie, have you seen my hat around here?
I've seen lots of hats.
That doesn't help me. I want my hat.
Well, what does it look like?
It's just a dark blue wool cap.
Does it have a red stripe around it?
Yeah, it does. Have you seen it?
I think it's in the kitchen.
Great. It's cold today, and I really need my hat.
Why are you always losing things?
I don't know. I'm a busy person. I get distracted.
That sounds like an excuse to me.
Maybe it is, but I don't have to explain myself to you.
Fine, but don't expect me to always find your things for you.
I'm sorry. You're right. I should be more careful about losing stuff.
Don't worry about it. I think it's funny.
Dialogue 3. What's taking so long?
I'm getting dressed. Don't rush me.
We're going to be late for dinner.
Have you seen my red dress? I can't find it.
Don't worry about it. Wear something else.
I want to wear this particular red dress.
Which one?
The one I bought last month.
What does it look like?
It's the sleeveless dress with the black buttons.
You had me take that to the cleaners yesterday, remember?
You're right. I completely forgot.
That's okay, but please try to hurry.
Yes, I'm sorry. I'll find something else to wear.
Dialogue 4.
Hello, can I help you?
Maybe. I'm looking for a cold weather tent.
We've got a few good ones. What are you looking for in particular?
It needs to be big enough for 2 people.
Any particular shape?
I'd prefer dome-shaped.
How about those over there? They're pretty new.
Do you have a blue tent like that?
I'd have to look in the back. Do you mind waiting for a second?
Not at all. Take your time.
I'll be right back. Okay, here we are. Is this what you're looking for?
Yes, that will do fine. Dialogue 5. Where did you get that new coat?
Do you like it?
Yes, it looks pretty rugged.
It's supposed to be. It's a hiking jacket.
I like the color. You look good in purple.
Look at this. It's reversible. It's black on the inside.
That is pretty neat. It's good to have if one side gets dirty.
Both sides are waterproof, too.
And I see it has a hood.
Oh, I know. With this jacket, I don't even need an umbrella.
Maybe I should go get one.
They're on sale at the camping store near the library.
I think I may go down there later this week and have a look.
You should go sooner before they run out.
I should. Where are you going now?
I'm going home to study. Want to study with me?
Sure, that'd be great.
Come on then, let's get out of here.
Asking somebody to do something. Dialogue 1.
Hey, are you busy right now?
Not especially. What can I do for you?
My kid is having a birthday party on Saturday. I need your help.
This sounds interesting. What do you need?
Nothing much. It's a surprise party. Could you take my son with your son somewhere and then bring him back in the afternoon?
I don't think I'm busy on Saturday. Yes, that should be fine.
I really appreciate it. We're really trying to make this party extra special for him.
That's nice. He's lucky to have parents like you.
Where are you going to take him?
I hadn't thought about it yet, really. I'll ask my son Billy for ideas.
Okay, but just don't tell Billy about the surprise either.
Why not? It's not his party.
Yes, but he may tell my son by accident. These boys are young.
Good point. I'll just ask him what he wants to do on Saturday.
Good idea. I appreciate this. Maybe I can return the favor.
Maybe. I'll see you later. Bye now. Dialogue 2.
Excuse me.
Yes. Can I help you?
Would you mind putting out that cigarette?
Does it bother you?
Yes, it does bother me very much.
I'm sorry to hear that, but mind your own business.
How rude! Please put out that cigarette now. It's disgusting.
You can't tell me to do anything that I don't want to do.
Do you see that sign? It says no smoking allowed. That means you.
What are you going to do about it?
If you're going to be so difficult about it, I'll go get a policeman.
All right. I'll put it out. Are you happy?
Yes, I am.
Dialogue 3. Hey, Debbie, could you lend me a hand for a second?
Sure, what's the trouble?
Nothing serious. I'm just trying to hang this painting up.
Do you need me to help hold it?
No, just stand back there and tell me if it's straight.
Okay, that's easy enough.
How does it look now?
It's a little down on the left side.
A little down? Do you mean move it down to the left?
No, it's low on the left side. Move it up.
Okay, how does that look?
It seems all right to me. Do you need anything else?
Yeah, one more thing. Go get me a nail from that drawer.
Here you go.
Thanks. That should be all I need.
No problem. Let me know if you need anything else.
Dialogue 4. Hey, buddy, could you move over a little bit? I can't see the TV.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's no problem. It's just real crowded in here.
Yeah, I know. I wonder why everybody came here to watch this game.
I have no idea. It's kind of nice having all these guys here, though.
Yeah, it's definitely better than sitting at home watching the game.
By the way, my name's Ulysses.
I'm Carter. That's a strange name. It's from the Greek myth, right?
That's the same name, but I was named after my grandfather.
That's funny. So was I.
What a coincidence. I guess you're a baseball fan?
Yeah, I come here all the time.
Me too. It's good to get out of the house.
Tell me about it. Look, let me buy you a beer.
That sounds good to me. I'll buy the next one.
This is going to be a good game.
It sure is, and the beer only makes it better. Dialogue 5.
Hey, Larry, could you do me a favor?
Yeah, what is it?
I'm getting pretty tired. Do you mind driving for a while?
Sure, I'd like to drive for a while.
I'll pull over at the next gas station and get some gas. We'll switch then.
How long have you been driving anyway?
I'm not sure. I started when we were in Ohio.
We left Ohio 8 hours ago. You must be tired.
Yeah, but it's been a nice ride. The scenery is beautiful out here.
I've been asleep or reading most of the time.
How do you read in the car without feeling sick?
I don't know. I just always have. It doesn't bother me.
That's lucky for you. Oh, here's a gas station. I'll pull over.
Thanks. I'll pay for the gas this time.
Okay, I'll get us some snacks.
On the campus. Dialogue 1.
Hey, what are you doing right now?
Not much. I was going over to the library to study.
That's no fun. Come with me to the coffee shop. We can study together there.
I won't get any studying done there at all.
Why do you say that?
People will talk to me and distract me in the coffee shop. I won't get any work done.
That's not true. Come on, I'm hungry. We can get a bite to eat.
I'm hungry too. Maybe I could go.
Come on. What are you studying anyway?
I'm trying to finish the reading assignment for our physics class.
I've already finished. I can help you.
How can you help me read the homework?
Don't be silly. I can help explain some of the difficult parts.
All right, you've convinced me against my better judgment.
Good. I'll buy you a piece of pizza.
Don't forget, you're going to help me study. Dialogue 2.
Max, do you understand what's going on in math right now?
I do understand some of it. Why? Do you need help?
Very much. I'm completely lost.
Why? Is it that complicated?
The problem is that I missed 2 days of class last week.
Oh, that explains it. Those 2 days were when the professor started on this new section.
That's my bad luck. So, as you can see, I need some help.
No problem. I can at least explain the basic idea.
Great, that's all I need.
Can you meet later today?
Sure, what time is good for you?
How about 4 o'clock in the library?
That's fine with me. Do you want to meet upstairs?
Yeah, that will work. Let's meet near the staircase.
Good, I'll see you then. Thanks.
Sure, see you then. Dialogue 3. Do you have change for $1?
No, why do you need change?
The drink machine only takes exact change.
Do you mean the machine by the gym?
Yes, that one. Why?
That machine is always like that. Use the one near the dining hall.
Really? I never knew that.
Yeah, the one in the gym doesn't work very well.
But the dining hall is so far from here.
Oh, stop complaining. It's not that far.
I've been exercising. I'm tired.
I'm going to the dining hall for dinner. Come with me.
Okay, maybe I'll have dinner as well.
All right, then. Come on.
Dialogue 4. Hey, Ben, what are you doing?
I'm just going back to my room to watch TV.
Well, what about tonight?
I don't know. I hadn't made any plans.
Some of the guys were going to the party at Dave's house.
Isn't he a senior? We're just freshmen. I don't even know him.
What does that matter? Lots of people will be there.
Without being invited?
Of course. This is college. No one sends out invitations.
I guess you're right. What time are you going?
I'm probably going over there about 11 o'clock.
I think I'll go with you. I don't want to spend all night in my room.
Great. Come over to my room about 10:30.
Okay, I'll be over then. See you later.
Dialogue 5. Can you believe what my physics professor said today?
What did he say? Why are you so upset?
He said we're going to have a paper to do at the end of the term.
What's wrong with that? Most professors say that.
I know, but my professor already assigned us a science project.
Okay, what's the problem?
That means I have to do a paper, a science project, and study for the final exam in 6 weeks.
Oh, I see. That is pretty bad.
I know. I don't need this kind of stress right now.
Just budget your time. You'll be okay.
That's easy for you to say. You don't have to do it.
True, but what else can I say? I could laugh at you. Is that what you want?
No, I guess you're right.
Do you have any other papers?
I sure do. I have to write papers for my math and history classes.
Wow, that is rough. If I were you, I'd be working right now.
I know. I've got to start preparing tonight.
That would at least ease your mind a little bit.
I hope so. I'm going home now. I'll see you later. In the library. Dialogue 1.
Are these the books you're checking out?
Yes, they are. When are they due back?
You can have them for 1 month. May I see your card?
Oh, sure, I forgot. Here you go.
Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. It seems you still have a book overdue.
What? I don't understand. What book?
The Decline and Fall of the Roman Empire. Does that sound familiar?
Oh, no. I loaned that to my friend. I thought he returned it.
It looks like he didn't.
Does that mean I can't have any books until I return this one?
Yes, I'm afraid that's our rule.
What is the fine on that book right now?
Right now you owe $3.70. It's 50 cents a day for overdue books.
I'm so sorry. I'll go to my place right now and bring it back.
We close in an hour. Do you have time?
Yes, I live right nearby. Can you just hold these books here for a little bit?
Sure, they'll be ready to check out when you get back.
Thanks. I'll be back soon. Dialogue 2. What page are you on?
I'm on page 78. Why do you ask?
I was just curious. You read fast.
I read faster if my friends don't keep asking me questions.
Am I really bothering you?
This is a library. You're not supposed to talk anyway.
It's okay if you whisper.
No, it's not. It still annoys other people.
I'm going to go somewhere else to study where I can talk.
If you talk, then you can't study.
Maybe you're right, but I need a break. I'm getting bored.
Just make sure you're prepared for class tomorrow.
I will be. It's not that late right now. I've got plenty of time.
Where are you going now?
I don't know. Maybe I'll go to the Student Union building to get a snack. Do you want to come?
No, I'm really focused right now on studying. I'll see you later.
Suit yourself. I'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.
Dialogue 3.
Excuse me.
Yes. Can I help you?
I'm looking for a book for class. The computer says that it's here, but I couldn't find it on the shelf.
What's the title of the book?
It's called Being and Non-Being.
I see what the problem is. One copy is on reserve for a professor, and the other copy is checked out.
Oh, that's too bad.
I can reserve the checked out copy for you.
What does that mean?
When the book is returned, I can call you. It's due next week.
Great. Yes, please reserve that copy for me.
Is your phone number on your library card correct?
Yes, it is.
Good. We'll give you a call when it gets here.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
You too. Goodbye. Dialogue 4.
Hey, Nathan. I didn't know you worked in the library.
Yeah, I started working here a week ago.
This job looks easy. All you do is sit here and check out books to people.
Sometimes I have to go around and put books back on the shelf.
That can't be too hard. Don't you get bored?
Not really. I get all my homework done here, and I can play around on the internet.
Really? How do I get a job here?
I don't think you can. They don't need anyone right now.
I'm tired of working at the campus bookstore.
I'm sorry to hear that. I get off work in an hour. Will you still be here then?
Sure. I'm just going to be studying downstairs.
Come get me in an hour.
What do you want to do?
I don't know. I'm pretty hungry.
Let's go get a burger off campus.
That would be great. I'll see you in an hour. Dialogue 5.
What are you looking for?
Nothing in particular. I'm just browsing the history section.
I didn't know you liked history.
Sometimes it's interesting to read.
I agree. I'm reading a pretty good book about prohibition right now.
Isn't that when they outlawed alcohol?
Yes, and that caused a growth in organized crime. It's a good book.
I need something new to read. I was hoping they'd have a good book on Chinese history.
Any luck?
Not yet. I don't think they have much non-Western history in this library.
Probably not. You should go to the bookstore.
Yes, but that's expensive. Library books are free.
Well, good luck finding some Chinese history books.
What are you doing now?
I've got to meet Lisa downstairs to study.
Okay, I'll see you later. At the party. Dialogue 1.
This is definitely a good party.
I know. I've only been here an hour, but I'm really having a good time.
I'm glad you came out tonight. So many people are here.
I think a lot of people are trying to relax after finishing exams.
You're right. That's why so many people seem a little wild tonight.
Did you see Carl here?
Yes, I think he came in with Kevin a few minutes ago.
Did you see where they went?
You could check the kitchen.
I'll just wait. It's too crowded to push my way through to the kitchen.
It's hard to hear you right here, though. Let's move away from the music.
Good idea. My ears are ringing.
Hey, look, some guy just brought some more beer. Let's go get some.
You'd better take it easy tonight. You've got to be at work in the morning.
Relax, I'll be fine. I've gone to work after staying up all night before.
Do what you want, but don't say I didn't warn you. Dialogue 2. Do you know anybody at this party?
I know a few people here. Most of them are graduate students.
Do you really want to stay?
What else are we going to do?
I don't know, but I don't think these are our kind of people.
Why don't we stay for about half an hour to see if anyone else arrives?
Okay, half an hour. Then we'll decide.
Actually, a lot of these grad students are good looking.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. You're not going to be talking to any of them.
Maybe I will. Anyway, it never hurt to just look.
It will hurt if someone's boyfriend sees you looking.
Relax. No one notices us. We're just plain sophomores.
I'm going to get a beer. Do you want one?
Sure, that would be nice.
By the time we finish these beers, maybe this will be more interesting.
If it's not, I promise you we'll go somewhere else.
Dialogue 3.
How long do you want to stay?
I don't know. Why do you ask?
I'm just feeling tired. I think I'm going to go home soon.
I'll go with you. Just wait a few minutes.
Are you really having fun here?
I really don't care. I just want to talk to Steve for a second.
Okay, but try to hurry.
Why are you in such a rush all of a sudden?
Because that annoying guy over by the door keeps trying to talk to me.
Really? Do you want me to tell him to stop?
No, I'm just too bored here to tolerate him.
Okay, I understand what you mean. I don't see Steve here anyway.
Let's get out of here then.
Do you want to stop to get some coffee on the way home?
Sure, that would be nice.
Good. Let's get out of here. Dialogue 4.
You haven't been talking much.
What? Oh, I guess I'm just not much of a party person.
I guess you're just going to stay in the corner and drink your beer?
Not exactly. I'm talking to you, aren't I?
Not for long. I'm going to have some fun while I'm here.
Oh, really? How?
I don't know. I'll probably go do some dancing in a second.
You dance? This I have to see.
Slow down. I'll need to finish this beer so I can relax enough to dance.
If you were really having a good time, then you wouldn't need a beer.
Stop thinking so much. Just have some fun. The school week is over.
I know, but I'm tired. I'm going home to watch some TV.
You're no fun. I'll probably be here for a few more hours.
I hope you have a good time. I'll see you tonight or tomorrow morning.
I'll try not to wake you when I get back to the house.
That would be nice. I'm getting out of here. See you later. Dialogue 5.
Sometimes I just don't understand the idea of a party.
Why do you say that? The idea of a party is to have fun.
I agree, but our school is so small, it makes parties kind of strange.
I don't think I understand.
Every party has pretty much the same people every time.
Do you not like your classmates?
It's not that. It's just that it doesn't feel any different than being in class.
Do you see anyone doing homework here?
No, but it's the same people having the same conversations.
What would you prefer?
I'd like to go to a party and meet new people. That's half the fun of going to a party.
I guess I agree with that. But I don't think you'll find that at this school.
I know. Maybe next weekend we should go to a party at some other school.
I have a cousin at the University of Colorado. That's about an hour's drive from here.
Great. We should go there to meet people.
Fine. But tonight, let's try to have some fun here. At the cinema. Dialogue 1. I didn't realize the ticket line would be so long.
I guess this is a really popular movie.
Yes, but this is a Tuesday night.
Well, at least the line is always moving.
I'm worried that the movie will be sold out before we can buy a ticket.
We can always buy a ticket for tomorrow night if that happens.
Yes, but we are here now. It would be a real disappointment to have to wait another day.
I certainly agree, but it's better than not seeing this movie at all.
I think we should be able to get in.
Look at the people in this line. All kinds of people want to see this movie.
I can see. I'm surprised that it has such broad appeal.
Are there any movies you want to see in case this one is sold out?
Maybe. I hadn't really thought about it.
Well, we're almost to the front of the line now.
I think it will be okay. We'll certainly get the tickets.
I've got an idea. I'll wait in this line to get tickets. You go get snacks and drinks for us.
Okay, I'll meet you inside. Dialogue 2. We've got a few minutes before the start of the movie. Do you want to get something to eat?
Movie snacks are always so expensive.
I know, but they're good. I can afford it.
Okay, why don't we get a large popcorn and 2 Cokes?
We can share the popcorn.
Do you want to get some candy?
Sure, we can get a bag of candy.
Here's the money.
That's okay. I've got money. You keep it.
I guess you don't like the girl to pay for anything.
That's not true. It's just that right now I can afford to pay. You can pay for something later.
Well, I'll wait in line with you.
No, go inside and get us a good seat.
You won't be able to find me.
Good point. Okay, just wait here with me. Dialogue 3.
That movie was too scary.
Can you believe some people brought their children to see it?
I know. I'm surprised they were allowed in.
It was a good movie, though. I was certainly scared.
I liked that it was scary without having to be disgusting.
It made good use of suspense and not bloody body parts.
I think next time I want to see a comedy.
There were funny parts in this movie.
I know, but I think they did that just to relax you.
Then, when the audience was relaxed, the worst scenes would happen next.
That was pretty clever of the director.
I think he specializes in scary movies.
Like I said, next time, let's go see a comedy.
I agree. There's one out now about a talking horse.
Oh yeah, that should be real funny.
Good. Next week we'll come see that one. Dialogue 4.
That movie was disgusting. I can't believe we watched all of that.
Are you kidding? That movie was hilarious.
No, it wasn't. They just relied on disgusting visual humor.
That stuff is funny. I was laughing the entire time.
It's only funny if you're a 10-year-old boy.
Are you saying that I'm immature?
That was an immature movie.
Maybe so, but I liked it. What kind of humor do you like?
Something that's a bit more intelligent.
Like what, for example?
I don't know right now. Perhaps something like political humor.
That's boring. Politics is not funny.
It can be if you're intelligent.
First you call me immature, then you call me stupid.
Forget about it. Next week, let's see another kind of movie. I'll pick one out.
That's okay with me. Just don't pick something too boring. Dialogue 5. There are a lot of movie previews before this movie.
You don't like it?
I came here to see one movie, not previews for 5 others.
I think it's interesting. I can see what movies will be coming out soon.
So what? You'll find out about them when they come out anyway.
Don't be such a complainer. Some of these new movies look pretty good.
I agree, but I didn't come here to see them.
So what? You'll still get to see the movie you want. Just wait a minute.
Pass me some of that popcorn.
Here. You're going to eat it all before the movie starts.
Then we'll just buy more.
Eat that much popcorn and you'll get sick. It's too expensive anyway.
Look, they just turned the lights down. I guess that means the movie is about to start.
I think so. Do you want some of my drink? Why didn't you buy your own drink?
Because that one is big enough for 2 people to drink.
Okay, stop talking. The movie is starting.
At the hospital. Dialogue 1. I brought a friend of mine in here. Can I see him?
What's his name?
Steve Baxter. He has an injured leg.
He's in room 8, but the doctor's seeing him at this time.
Do you know how long he'll be?
I don't know. It shouldn't be too long. You can just wait in the waiting room.
Do you know anything about his condition?
I believe that he has a broken left leg, but it's only a simple fracture.
What does that mean?
That means it's a clean break without complications.
That's good to hear. I thought it might be more serious.
He said something about a work accident.
Yes, it was my fault. I accidentally backed a truck into him.
He must be mad at you.
He is, but we're friends. I'll buy him a beer and he'll forgive me.
I hope so. You'll have to ask the doctor for more details about his condition.
I'll do that. Thanks a lot.
Don't mention it.
Dialogue 2. This is a pretty busy night. This emergency room is packed with people.
It's a Saturday night. People having fun aren't very careful. Some get hurt.
Hey, look at that guy over there on the stretcher. What happened to him?
The one with the bloody face?
Yeah, that guy. He's a real mess.
A police officer told me that he lost a fight.
I'd hate to meet the winner of the fight.
The cops are looking for him right now, I think.
What are we waiting for anyway?
We're waiting for the nurse to finish some paperwork on the patient we just brought in.
She's taking a while. We've got to get out of here.
She should be done soon. Maybe something pulled her away.
I hope not. I'm going to go see what the delay is.
Get me some coffee on your way, all right?
Sure, I'll be back in a second.
I'll just be right here waiting.
Dialogue 3.
Isn't the guy in room 4 a little familiar?
That's Mr. Jones. He keeps showing up with that foot infection.
He's fine every time he leaves, then he's back a month later. I don't get it.
He's a patient at Oak Valley Nursing Home.
That place is awful. They keep sending him here because they can't seem to take care of him.
We've complained to them before about their level of care.
Have you complained to the city before?
No, just to the nursing home.
This time I want to make a complaint to the city. This needs to stop.
I agree. Mr. Jones's foot is almost rotting off.
That's just intolerable. After I go see him, get me the paperwork to make a complaint.
Yes, doctor. Anything else?
Do we have any coffee left in the break room?
No, I think we're out.
Could you get somebody to make some more?
No problem.
Thanks. I'm going to see Mr. Jones now. Room 4, right?
That's correct. Dialogue 4.
Oh, hi, doctor. Do you have any news?
Yes, I have some good news. Your mother is now in stable condition.
Well, that's good to hear. I was so worried about her earlier.
She was having an irregular heartbeat, and that's been causing some problems.
Will that require any special treatment?
No, not right now. I'll prescribe her some medicine to control her heartbeat. That's all.
What about in the future?
It's hard to say. If she takes her medication, eats right, and exercises, she should be okay. But we may have to do more in the future.
Like what?
Perhaps heart surgery or a pacemaker. It's impossible to say right now. I wouldn't worry at this point.
How long will she be in the hospital?
We should keep her here for observation for another 2 days, I think.
Then she can go home?
Yes, then she can go home. Dialogue 5.
Dad, how are you doing?
I'm doing better. What's that in the bag?
I just brought a few of your things from home, some books and clothes.
That's nice. I'm getting bored just watching TV in here.
That was a pretty hard fall you took.
The doctor said I'll need to use a cane after this. It could be worse, I guess.
You're getting older. You've got to be more careful.
I know. Where's your mother?
She'll be here in a little bit. She's downstairs giving the doctor some information.
It's a good thing my company has got a good medical insurance plan.
I know. You're lucky. How long do you have to be here?
Maybe another week. After that, I've got to come back for physical therapy visits.
I see. That doesn't sound like fun. Is there anything I can do to help?
No, I'll be fine. I just hope your mother isn't too worried.
She always worries.
I know. That's why I love her.